Hello everyone, welcome back to another Thanks video. Today, it's all about the LTTB. 7 Russian light tank, and this light tank is awesome. It's awesome. This thing is awesome indeed. This thing is different for a reason. I will come to that in just a second. But if you do enjoy this video, please leave a like and a comment section down below. Let me know what you think of this video. Let me know what you think of this LTTB. And let me know if you like the test of it. Also, for more 9.3 volt tanks videos and regular 9.2 at least now, World of Tanks videos, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, because that really helps me out and helps you out too, because you can stay updated with all the videos I post. So if you don't, you can just go on YouTube and look at the subscriptions, and you will see my videos pop up or get an email. So in this matchup, in this swamp, Tier 10 battle, obviously it's a light tank, gets this kind of matchmaking, and I spotted out the object 261 here, hoping that somebody would kill him. Just when I was about to fire, the object 261 nailed him. I was trying to spot people coming through as well from that position, but it seems like that's not possible. Perhaps we need to be a bit higher. But the thing that makes this thing different is the maneuverability from all the other light tanks. Surely the other light tanks are maneuverable, but this thing is ridiculous. More than 30 horsepower to ton ratio. That is just awesome. This is the king. I tell you, the king of actively scouting. Because this thing can just shift like a monster. It can even surprise other light tanks. You can even outflank people like them, or people in a tank like M20 Chaffee or something like that. Not that you will encounter that, but you will be able to outflank mediums as well. Figure out Tier 10 mediums like the T62A, who have an horsepower to ton ratio of 15. Of course, it all depends on horsepower to ton ratio and turning speed and all that kind of business, but the horsepower to ton ratio makes you be able shift quicker, so that means how quick you can shift, how quick you can get to your top speed limit, how quick you can brake, etc. So of course, well, you say the other tanks also have good rotation speed. Just surely this thing has that too, so this thing can shift and get in front of people and flank them, you know. That's what this thing is about, you know. Also, active scouting, so you can spot people by actively moving, as the name says, active scouting. Anyway, on to this replay here. Well, my plan is to see whatever the hell they have, because I'm sure there's somebody right here. Yes, there's an E5. Oh shit. There's D7 heavy. Holy shit. That's scary. Here I tried to get some shots in this guy. Yes, that was stupid, because it's a T57 heavy. He has 4 clips ready to shoot at me, so got hit by the E5 here. He's actually spamming heat because this server. I am so happy. I was so lucky that this T57 heavy was not firing at my tracks, because otherwise I would have been dead as hell. And I'm so lucky he missed me that, because that would, he should have hit that. But getting some shots in these guys because they're breaking through the other flank. I just wanted to make sure that this E5 gets auto spotted, for example, and I just want to make sure I can defend the flank and make sure I'm annoying, because I will be able to put a shot into this E5, for example. Well, I did not go for the tracks because the alpha damage of 180 is just too low to take off its tracks. This gun has 180 damage, 170 penetration, which is pretty alright. Penetration is okay-ish. Some tier 7 light tanks also have 175, so that's okay. Most of them have, I believe. So they're capping, but look at these guys coming into their cap. And this T57 heavy is doing a really good job with holding these guys off. I'm sorry about speaking too quickly. Sometimes I speak too quickly and you can't really. The pronunciation gets a bit fuzzy and unclear. And yeah. What else makes this thing different than the other light tanks? Well, it has 90mm of armor. I said that in my 9.3 garage review. Perhaps if you would like to check that out, please visit the link in the description down below. There will be a link to this video. And well, I've got 90mm all around because that's pretty good, but it won't really bounce anything. Perhaps sometimes troll, but it's still light tank. I haven't really seen it. Also, I thought I could take a shot at this guy because I thought the T57 heavy was actually not able to fire because it was reloading. Or the E5, I think. Yeah, the E5. Turns out that he was reloading, but that's not reloading. That's no problem because we won the game anyway. Really well played by the EZ100s and these two T57 heavies. So, you have a bit of a taste of what this thing is like, and I will show you next replay. Right, welcome back to next replay. This time we're on Mountain Pass, and it's a tier 8 battle. Surprisingly good matchmaking this time. I usually have really bad matchmaking, actually. Well, you know, bad. It's a light tank. But it says this is certainly better than I was expecting. I was gonna like than you wouldn't expect normally. That was a nice slide. So on this tank, I'm running. Yeah, what am I running? Using curved optics, event, rammer, and also vents, I believe. Yeah, curved optics, vents, and rammer. Rammer full better reload, obviously. Vents full 5% extra crew perks and skills, so that if you have camouflage on your crew, that your crew will become better at camouflage, and you will be hard to spot for the enemy team. And curved optics because I want to be an aggressive scout. I want to be an active scout, and I actually bounce on AMX 5100 there. I have some nice shots on this guy, even though this guy is up on me, so he has a better angle on me. I still pinned once. Tiger 2, sneaky boy, gets a nice pin on me. Now my goal is just to spot anyone on this ridge, really. As you can see, this Tiger 2 got wrecked because I spotted him, so that's fantastic. Trying to annoy him a little bit, you know. No, I'm just trying to get some damage on. His IS-6 behind me says fall back, just because he's being a nice gentleman, I think. Sorry about this. I'm sorry about this interruption. I tracked to 825. Also get some solid damage onto that guy. So now let's clean up, right? Let's clean up. KV-85 and the Tiger 2. KV-85 is the new tier 6 KV with this, basically. With a 100mm gun that a T-150 has, I believe. I'm not quite sure, I haven't looked at it that much. But I believe that's how it is. Tried to get this track there, but I didn't want to risk him to be able to reload and get a shot on me. At least I am auto-detecting them because they're within 50 meters of my range, and so I will be able to spot them automatically, even when they're behind cover. So now I decide to make my move on these tanks. I was hoping to kill the Tiger too, but that's fine. I switched to IS-3 because I know he's not really paying attention. Looks like he's AFK or something. And I missed a stupid shot there, and he actually comes alive there. Try to get his tracks blown off, but because of my low alpha damage, I'm not able to do so. Which I know, but I tried anyway. So, in the meantime, they cleaned up our north. They've seen some gaps in the middle as well, and they're capping the base, but they stopped capping. That means that was the E25 capping, and the Rheinmetall finished them off. So, well done, Rheinmetall. That was awesome. So basically, they have nice U down below. So I go up there to try and take him out from the side. Turns out that's not needed. So I go back to the bridge to see if the Panther 2 perhaps turned around to defend his own base because we're capping his base. Doesn't really look like he is, so I'll go back to my own base because he should be there. I will hump out my Rheinmetall. So this game is pretty much closed. We should all be fine. The Panther 2 was actually at our base, at their own base, because he killed the Die-6. So that means the T-29 is facing me in the Rheinmetall here. It's a good matchup, I would say. I noticed that the Rheinmetall is also using this 750 alpha gun, so the 150 centimeter, yeah, 150 millimeter and 15 centimeter, of course. I do make a stupid bounce there. I tried to get his tractor, but I missed. But yeah, who gives a shit? I can just go around him anyway and take him out. You know, I always do that so I get more XP and credits, because then people can do damage to them with the tractor. So you get tracking damage. And that's basically the same as spotting damage, so you get half the damage. You get you get XP for like if you do 600 spotting, you get 300 damage. You get XP for that 300, so to say, damage. So that's how it works. I was a bit mean to this guy here. He said about something about that he was against 2 tanks. Oh, it's a jump there. He was against 2 tanks, so it wasn't Russian, but I saw 2, so that basically means he's mad because he was 1v2. I'm pretty sure that's so. Now we need to look for this Panther 2. I'm making a nice slide there. So it looks like to me he's on the hill. So I wait a little bit for my teammates to arrive. I tell them that he's probably there. Make sure he's not there, and yes, indeed, he is indeed camping on the hill. I make this move, and I have no idea how I did, because he should have killed me. He should have killed me. He should have definitely killed me. Thinking going behind this wreck and perhaps trying to get him to go there, but I lost that idea. Now I'm trying to get him into shooting, missing or something, or bouncing. I know I can get critical hits by shooting at these things on top, but I try anyway because why not? And yeah, well, now he's fucked because he has to reload it. So yeah, that's it. IS-3 finishes him off. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed this replay. This replay really showed the potential of scouting a little bit, flanking. So, we'll show you more in the next replay. Alright, welcome back to next replay. This replay is going to be a bit disappointing. Just to spoil that, really. But I'm going to show you some elements, some more elements of what LTTB gameplay can look like on the real test server. So in this matchup, we're up against T9's pretty good matchmaking for this light tank, and I was actually on the internet, so I didn't react immediately. They actually have quite a lot of light tanks, so we have three T49s and 2 RUs. They have a Type 64 T71 Bulldog, 2 LTTBs and T49s, and even an RU, so that's a lot of light tanks. Now, I expect these light tanks to be either on the hill or on the one line, or somewhere around the left flank. But as you can see, that I was kind of forced to go down because I couldn't get up that anymore, and I basically wanted to do that to stop people, but I don't really want to get stuck. So instead of going 1v1 on the hill, which is completely fine, but I'm a light tank, I don't want to do that. Even if they have a lot of them, I don't want to do that. Hesitating if I should take on the Yachtless 2, I figured it wouldn't really be worth it because I can't penetrate him anyway, and he's able to do a lot of damage to me. So you see this M41 Walker Bulldog, and I decide to go around. Not really looking at any danger that could be around this corner, which is a bit harm. Yeah, no, it's a bit stupid in mine, but because there could be somewhere around there. And then I tried to dodge fire from the corner actually before the T30 came in, before I saw him. But he hits me right in the face for 700 or so. That really hurts. We're down to 3-6 and the hell is not looking so well. At the time, I was actually not aware of the fact that I made such a huge mistake against the T30, but now that I'm watching it back to make the video, I really see that it was stupid. And also, I didn't even see that T01 there. I didn't even see him, so didn't bother. Actually missed the RU there. Doesn't look like he's going to fire back at me, so I may as well just take my chances to get shots in this guy. As you can see, this gun does 180 damage. However, this gun can get some really high damage, like 200 rolls. Not often, but sometimes. It's really nice if you can get that. So hunting for the RU now. He's not concentrating on me, so that was fine. Now I need to help out my I6 friend. He's going to die most likely to this T30. Missed a shot on the move, but I just want to get there really quickly. I missed one on the move again. Try to hit a low plate now. As you can see, there's some bounces and the terrain, and because I have such bad gun impression. This tank really has bad gun impression. I haven't told you that, I think, but this really has bad gun impression. Of course, medium tanks don't. I mean, Russian tanks don't really have good gun impression, but this thing really has terrible gun impression. So now I have to help out this IS-3 against the Jagdpanzer 2 and the Waffenträger Panzer IV. And I was thinking about going around, which I should have definitely done. I have no idea why I didn't even try to do that. Lucky that the Waffle actually missed me there. I wanted to concentrate on the Jagdpanzer 2 because he was on lower health. But I really have no idea why I was doing this. Why didn't I just go around and surprise him? I have no idea. I can tell you that this game was lost already, that's for sure. But I made some really stupid mistakes, I don't know why. These two mistakes I told you were big mistakes. And these mistakes were I actually started noticing when I just watched this replay. So when I was playing, I didn't even understand that. I don't know why, because usually I usually understand what I do wrong when at the moment I'm doing it wrong, because you know, I have some experience. Let's say that I have almost 15,000 games, so I know what's going on. You know. So yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. Some awareness needed in this tank. It's basically flipping around the sides on the left flank, to help out my base, but unfortunately we're not able to do that. And this may have actually been a really close game. I have no idea, but I definitely made some mistakes. That's for sure. I'm sorry about that. And well, I hope you you have a better idea of what this tank can do and how maneuverable this thing actually is, because this thing is awesome when you can flank people. It's awesome, I tell you. Anyway, let's go on to the next replay. Stay tuned. Back to the next replay. I'm glad you stayed tuned, because there's some more nice gameplay coming up, like this, for example. We're on Runeberg. It's a battle, really good matchmaking. It's just fantastic matchmaking for this tank. And I can't actually really remember that much of this replay, because it's been a few days I played. Actually, well, you know, I had this game, so that's why. As you can see, these light tanks are being very aggressive. They got 2 M41 Walker Bulldogs and 2 LTTB, so I decided to go off and not really bother, because I don't really want to get trapped in the open like this M41, or just get shot at all the time. Because if they all poke at the same time, you're going to get wrecked. As you can see, actually the ELC bounced on me. Can I see that? And I'm going up against the other ELC. Where's the scratch? He actually scratched my... Wow, he scratched my turret. My commands cupola, for sake. Wow, okay. See, that's why they're almost so good, because you bounce ELCs. Wow, that was a really bad shot, by the way. No, not really, but you wouldn't really bounce. That's what I mean. But it was a bad shot. I also miss here, but yeah. He gives a shit. I killed him anyway. So I see this pushing, moving up in a very bad position. So I take a shot at him, and I know that I'm pretty much alone here, so I have to get the hell out of here, and I need to defend. However, I'm not completely alone. I have an LTTB and a Chaffee. These are both really maneuverable tanks, as you may know. The LTTB, of course, being tier 7 Russian medium tank, and the Chaffee is now tier 5 American light tank. At least, you know, the name. The Chaffee is a name, because the Chaffee we know all and love. We know how. We now all in love. Wow, that was just awesome. It is a tier 6 now, and it's a T37. It's called T37 base, but it's basically the same thing. So, you know, in the meantime, we took out the punching. Really well played by this LTTB for helping me out. And here is shots on the move. Actually hit there, but I bounce. And then miss again, because I didn't want to get hit by arms or anything. But it doesn't really seem like anyone is carrying. There's nobody on my side either. Show the back of 112. Oh. I'm just farming some nice damage on this AFK guy. And nobody else is shooting at, so that's awesome. So I do 750 damage in quite a short time. The DPM on this thing is pretty okay. What's the remake of this thing? I really can't remember. It is good. Take out the 2 scumbags, you know, best kills you can get. Just kidding. Actually, go and fire on the move there because I thought perhaps he would be facing forwards to me. But since I was not paying attention when I was shooting, I did not know that. I have to pay more attention to others when I'm shooting at people instead of just looking at what I'm shooting at. Of course, I noticed what is going around me, but not everything. But yeah, I almost grabbed the Top Gun there. Well, what you saw there is some situational awareness and how you can get out of the positions you want to get out of pretty quickly, and also the DPM is pretty okay on that thing. I think DPM on the M24, the M41 Walker Bulldog is a bit better though, but they are on par, I would say. But of course the LTTB has more maneuverability, a lot more maneuverability than the tank, yes, the tank, the M41 Walker Bulldog. So that's, I guess, a trade, which is okay because it still has pretty good DPM, and the damage is also pretty good because it's 180 instead of 150, for example. Yeah, like I said, that's it for this replay. I'm a bit of a loss of words now, so we'll stop this for now. And I think I'll show you one more replay, so stay tuned, and hopefully I will give you, or I have given you, a really good idea of what this thing is capable of doing. So see you next one. Welcome back, thanks for staying in the video and staying, thank you for watching all the time. So next gameplay is a bit short, but I'm going to show you anyway. It's on steps, and I think this I'm just trying to show you as much as I can, and of course I'm not just going to show you a lot because I think it's going to work if I do that, but I also want to show you efficient work, efficient replays, of course. Actually, when I tried to spot there, that was completely useless because the enemies would not be there. I completely forgot to go here instead of there to spot the enemies. That was a bit, I don't know, a bit trollish, I guess. I stopped to get some shots in this T-29 because I have to take shots at this. It's just such a good target. And it's a T9 battle, and I can penetrate this guy pretty easily, so why the heck not? I think I actually got a critical hit there. I got spotted there, and did you hear that? Before I got hit just a second ago, well, it's Lorraine, by the way, I think, I heard somebody flying at me. Somewhere around me. Yep, a kind of splash sound of when a shell rams into the ground. And so I knew I was spotted, but I was still trying to get some shots, and I wasn't even able to get that anymore. Also, Lorraine missed me twice, so that was a bit lucky, I guess. I want to move again and do some more damage and spotting before this game closes, because it's gonna be a quick game. I missed the quick shot on the Lorraine because I didn't really want to aim because I wanted to keep moving, try to spot people. And I see that T-49 is going in our base, and he's just making our T-49 look stupid, basically. I don't know who tracked him, but he's tracked at least now, so that's good. I'm tracking again, so to make sure he can't do anything, and he actually repaired just in time. And I donked my shot there, it was a bit stupid, and I get wrecked for quite some health. 700 plus something. I'm glad he did not kill me because he was using heat or he was using high explosive. I actually think he was using heat, because if he were using high explosive, or if he was, yes, I get this shot, he was probably going to kill me. So But I'm not quite sure. Could also be the other way around, but yeah. I dunked the shot, so that's why I couldn't get the kill on the guy without taking any damage. And if you are a light tank driver, you know that you have to drive really carefully. I'm not a light tank driver, but I usually drive really carefully because I know what can happen. And it's really annoying when that happens because that means you miss out on damage, basically. So yeah, I could have been able to get there before the T49, for example. But yeah, that's basically it for this replaying. I'm sorry about the short gameplay, but I thought you would enjoy this one. But it's situational awareness again. And how quickly this thing can relocate is just awesome. And trying to be not really scouting gameplay, because I kind of failed at with scouting, but that's fine. I'm getting better at scouting. I usually, I'm just playing some games to get some footage, so I'm also getting better at scouts, and perhaps I will also try to get some more scouts going in my garage. I don't know, not any soon, but perhaps later, because it seems like it's pretty much fun. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this replay, and I will see what I will do right now. So stay tuned. Hello everyone, welcome back to to the last replay I will show you in the LTTB. I've just played this game and I think it was pretty decent. So I show you guys what this is all about, and well, Prokhorovka is a really good example of scouting. Really, I can show you that very well, and I will explain to you in just a second. So we're in a tier 9 battle. Actually, very lucky. However, you need to be careful because they have 3 T49s, which obviously can one-shot me or do at least a lot of damage to me. And 4 are the light tanks actually, and 2 mediums, and a mix of mediums, RT, 2Ds, and other bizarre shit. So here I do what most people do. They just cross the field here and they poke around, just making sure the C49 wasn't going to get any shots on me, because I don't want that to happen, because he could finish my game in just 1 second. The thing is, people usually just go in a straight line. They go from A to B in a straight line all the way, and people have a clear shot at them. That's what I try to prevent, because I'm constantly trying to change my directions and make people think I'm going somewhere else. Instead, I go left or right or something else crazy, So that's what I try to do. I got shot in the back there from the hill, so I thought I may as well get some shots in these guys. However, when you do this, people from here can shoot you if they have good gun precision. Missed a shot there. Trying to get something on this M41 Walker Bulldog, and then I realized that this guy was aiming in on me, and luckily he misses. My game could have ended just there. So as you can see, our team is pretty campy, at least a part of our team. The others are on the right side, the 0 line. So that means I have to spot for these guys, because if I don't, these guys are just going to take the rich line and go hold down and do some bizarre shit to take down our camping allies. Here I try to spot this IS-8 in the open. Also try to take a shot at him, but I don't really want to hang around for too long, because there was an IS-3 there. And luckily he missed. You may say I'm lucky this battle. I could have also aimed for a lot longer and could have been shot at for 400 damage, so it's what you do. You do what you do. So First, try to spot some enemies. I know that the IS-3 is there, so I need to make sure nobody else is going to get over this ridge here. Now, this T-95 is coming over. He's obviously aiming at me. I was just hoping that he wouldn't snapshot me in the face. I was hoping I could dodge his shot. However, the time it takes me to back up again, he aims or doesn't aim or on fire. But I could have also just stayed there. I was just scared that the IS-3 or anything else was able to shoot me. Now we'll get surrounded. Here I get a really lucky bounce. I have no idea. He bounces on my side actually. There, I think. And well, this thing doesn't really have any armor, but it can bounce some shots. It's angled well, as you can see. That well, when it bounced, it was almost straight flat armor, so that's a bit weird. People bounce here, it's a bit different, of course, even though the side is really weak. This thing has 90mm all around, I believe. I'm not quite sure about that. I should know better, but I think that's how it is. So the armor can be good, but you shouldn't really expect to bounce anything. Trying to get some shots on this T-54, but it's really difficult. The side turret is really strong with the T-54. At least if you don't have 200-ish penetration, you're not gonna get through the side of the turret of the T-54. So now I know that our team is winning 9-7 and we've won the hill, so I may as well be a bit more aggressive soon, right? Try to take a snapshot on the T-54. Again, I really don't want to expose myself all that much because there's still a T-49 in play. I also spot the IS-3 there. I am not getting shot at from the B2 area, where the anti destroyers usually like to hide. That seems good, right? I decided to make a move, and as long as I don't keep moving in a straight line like this, like I did there, I should be fine. And yes, I had to run on a move because Russian accuracy, of course. This thing is not that inaccurate, but well, you know, most shots in fired by a gun usually go straight, but it's still ridiculous. I missed the IS-3. I turned my attention to the artillery, who actually gets taken out before I get to shoot him, and him trying to get some shots on the IS-3. However, I do know that he's probably aware of of me now. Yeah, that's what I want to say, but I want to say something different. We're just improvising there. Anyway, I know that I don't really want to mess around with IS-3. IS-3 frontal armor is really good, so instead I try to spot somebody else, because I knew that was a waffle. He was going to be at A0 out, I thought, but he was actually there. Anyway, I know I can make my move now because we got another U-251 coming in. Actually missed a shot on the T-49. I didn't need to. I could have also aimed. I bounced on the waffle because strong armor. Let's see where I bounced. Ah, the foliage. Oh, I have no idea. It was somewhere here. A weird angle on this blade or something, I think. So that was that. I hope you enjoyed this replay. I hope you understand how this thing works, because this thing is just a sneaky little bastard. This thing likes to scout, actively scout, and make sure that you know where the enemies are, because that's really important in light tanks. Like I said in my last video about the M41 Walker Bulldog, where I showed gameplay of it. If you haven't checked it out, please make sure to watch that video. I've uploaded it a few days ago. I think that's my second last World of Tanks video I've uploaded, so you should be able to find it pretty easily. I hope you enjoyed this replay. I hope you enjoyed this whole video, of course. I wish you a nice evening, and I hope to see you soon. please give a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe for more 9.3 update videos, or 9.3 update videos actually. And if you want to see more World Tanks content in general, please make sure to subscribe as well, because then you will be able to see them all coming up. Also, there will be a link on my Facebook page in the description down below. So if you are an active Facebooker and you want to check it out, like it, and you will be able to be updated with everything I post. So I hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, have a nice weekend, and see you later.